and welcome everyone to Team Talk. So we've been out on hiatus for a little while as we've been busy launching our new fleet of ships, but I'm thrilled that we're now back. Throughout this series, I've been inviting team members from our partners around the world to sit and chat with me about how we bring this NCL experience to life. Today, I'm thrilled to be joined by Chad Berkshire, our esteemed Senior Vice President of Revenue Management, who among his many, many talents is the man behind the carefully curated itineraries we deliver to our guests around the world. Welcome, Chad.
Thank you for having me, Harry.
So, the big news this week is we just launched Viva.
Yes.
So maybe tell everyone a little bit about where Viva's going to be going.
Well, we're so excited for the Prima class ship, and now the second one launching with Viva, and the theme was Live It Up. So what we did is we scoured the world and we said where would be great places to sort of put a ship that's all about Live It Up. And some of the names that came up were the Greek Isles and Ibiza and the French Riviera. So we're going to launch her in the summer in the Mediterranean, and we've got a lot of great itineraries there. We're leaving from multiple home ports. So we've got Athens, Venice, Rome, Lisbon, and Southampton. So a variety of itineraries for guests there. And then when you move to the winter, think Live It Up, think the Caribbean. So where in the Caribbean is the best place to live it up? Where do you think about partying? It's Puerto Rico, right? So just the music, the culture, everything about the food and just the lush landscape of Puerto Rico. So we're launching her out of San Juan on 7-day itineraries in the Caribbean for the winter.
Shanna, I'm excited. I want to go. I want to go.
Me
Sign
too.
me up. So, we're doing something a little bit different here with Viva. We have a lot of, especially in Europe, of these open jaw itineraries. Talk to us a little bit about the reasoning behind that.
Well, it sort of talked about the class of the ship. And one of the things about the class of the ship is it's a little bit smaller ship than some of the ones we built recently, a little bit more of a space ratio, a little higher service level in terms of crew to guest ratio. And so we said, well, how can we translate that into the itinerary, a higher level of service? And one of the things that adds to service is time. So what we heard from our guests and our travel partners is we want more ports, we want more time in port, we want to slow things down a little bit. So the way you can do that is to create a one-way itinerary rather than a loop itinerary. We spend a lot of time coming back. So it allows you to just sort of be in port after port after port and give people a longer day to go out and explore everything there is to offer.
That makes great sense. So the question everyone wants to know, what's your favorite itinerary?
As I talked it over with my family, I have some bad news for you, which is I'm going to have to ask for more vacation time than the usual because they want to go on multiple cruises. So obviously right away they wanted to go to the Med, and the cruise they picked was the Lisbon to Rome cruise because you're going to get Ibiza, you get Palma, you get a full day in Barcelona, get the French Riviera, Livorno, and then you finish your cruise in Rome where you can spend a few days post-cruise in Tuscany. Unbelievable. So that was a winner for us. But they also still haven't been on Prima, so they want to go on Prima, and Prima's going to Iceland, as you know, and Norway. So that's a cruise we need to take. And then in the winter, the San Juan itinerary is hands down the winner because, again, we slowed it down and we put the ship in port every single day. So that's a closed loop in San Juan, but you get a port every single day because you're not doing the long distance sailing to get down there. So we've got Barbados, St. Lucia, Antigua, 365 beaches, so might need to go twice to see all those. St. Martin, St. Thomas, and British Virgin Islands. So shopping, beaches, exotic landscapes, something for everyone. So we're in as long as you can sign up for 8 weeks of vacation.
Sounds like your wife and my wife have to talk and figure this
We
out.
can go together. We'll go ask Frank.
That would be fantastic. So what's the next big thing in itineraries?
The next big thing, I think, is sort of pushing the envelope. Again, listening to our guests, looking at all of the data that's coming about where people want to travel, what kind of experiences they want. And I think one of the things that we're seeing is people want authenticity. They want a little bit more adventure. There's sort of this revenge travel coming back, and they want to go to exciting destinations. So as you know, we've added Tahiti. We've added, as I mentioned, Iceland and Greenland. We're going to South Africa. We're going to Dubai. We're going to Malaysia and Thailand. So we're adding a lot of itineraries there, and we've got a few more up our sleeve that we can't announce yet, but some exciting things coming. So,
and really proud, 55-year pin, right?
Incredible the journey that this company's been on.
I was looking. We have a company historian, Tom Roser, a little-known secondary title, and he did some research. He said the first ship, the NCL Sunwards, that started in 1966 to kick this all off, held 410 passengers. And I bet you they sat around the table in the months before it launched figuring, how are we going to get 410 passengers to come every 4 or 5 days on a cruise?
And now, at full launch, we're going to have 50,000 people at sea at any given time. It's unbelievable, and all sort of enjoying just a variety of experiences that are perfect for them. So.
Wow, I thank Chad for his just wonderful, insightful comments today. His passion comes through. He lives, breathes, and eats this. He has a team that supports him behind Itineraries, and you can see how important it is for us to generate genuinely great experiences for our guests. This is once-in-a-lifetime vacations with their families for so many people, and we are so pleased to give them what it is they want. So with that, I want to thank you guys all for listening today. The future is bright and exciting, and keep smiling.